Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to bring to you this crypto market update. Remember, if you like the content that I provide, give the video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, show YouTube that you like this content that I'm bringing forward, and also subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. Share it with someone that you feel could definitely utilize and benefit from this technical analysis. So first things first, we are taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke out of this yellow box that we identified in our last video, right? We said that this was really the trading range that it was going back and forth in for so long. And we see it made a huge move out here, but the next candle we came right back down into this area. We even peaked ourselves out of it, came back in this box, and now we've gone up again. Now an important thing is that we've come out of this pretty strong. That's a very serious candle, right? From 47.8 to 49.5. Okay. So, almost a 5% move in that one candle there. But we've come down now, and so far we're holding support. We're above this level. Look at these candles right here, right? You see the line going right across, support, resistance, then becomes support. That's what we're looking for. This is the same area that we got rejected. Remember, we didn't actually get over that. We didn't get over this level in that candle. We came right back down. It was rejected here. Now, we appear to hopefully be holding enough support. If this 4-hour candle closes above this, that's a pretty good sign for more upward movement. But this entire breakout here, I mean, like I said, I would like to see it come back down to about 45,000. I think that's a golden buy opportunity right there in that range. But for right now, it just may not be done with this particular pump. One, this is the second pump. We may have a third pump. Let's see where that takes us, right? The target for this measured move out of this descending channel, right? This descending wedge. The technical target is at the top of the wedge, which is up here at 52,600. So let's see if Bitcoin has enough strength. Of course, we know it always does if the bulls are ready to push up here. And then if we push back up here, I would expect a pretty decent rejection for us to come back down and get a breather. Now, the little bit of bad news is that we can see we're getting some bearish divergence here, right? Because if you look on the RSI, we are getting lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So we're getting lower lows and lower highs, and then while we were moving sideways for a bit, but on this pump, this price action is higher than the previous one, but we got a lower high on the RSI. So just be on the lookout for that. Even here on the smaller time frames, again, it still looks like we want to come and cool down, but I think if we stay above this boxed area for a few hours, Bitcoin may have enough strength to make another push up. So let's see how that goes. Okay, we talked about Algo yesterday. Algo is still in this. It's still in the same range where we were yesterday, right? On the weekly candle, we're looking at how it's interacting right here. Realize that we are holding up so far at this level. If I draw a resistance line, let's see. So this on the weekly was a major resistance, and we held support 2 weeks straight. So I think that is, like I said, I think that's a sign that Algo wants to head upwards, right? So that's an area. And then of course, now that we've gone above this area, right now we're actually getting supported by this wick right here. Okay, so if we draw it right here, then we can see this was support in this candle, and now for this candle so far, it's acting as support, this $1.85 range. Acting as support right now for Algo. If we can stay above here for a few candles, especially a few 4-hour candles or something, okay, you can see we're trying to just gain some support here. The 50 moving average is starting to curve up, and there's something that happens normally when You got the 50, the 100, and the 200 all coiling up together. Normally, from what I've seen in the past, this normally like results in like an explosion upwards. But let's see. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's draw. You know, it's all about just finding a pattern, guys, right? It's always about finding a pattern and trading out of that pattern. So as you can see, we broke out of this descending wedge here. You could call it a flag or a descending channel, and we've broken out of here. So now let's see, the target, technical target would be of course to the top of the wedge, the initial take profit level. So let's see how that works for Algo. Now another pick that I want to take a look at right now is this particular coin here. Alright, so pay attention to VRA, veracity, okay? The reason I say that is because we have formed this cup and handle pattern, right? We see that right here. We see this cup, and now we came down a little bit for this handle. So what we want to do is we want to buy the breakout, okay? You can't buy in, just know it's more risky. It's not a confirmation of the breakout yet. What we want to see is for veracity to get over this line, come back down and confirm support, and then I'm pretty sure we'd be off to the races. Okay, so look out for that with veracity. Okay, look out for that veracity. And what would be the measured move? Remember how we do our measured move. You draw the neckline, then you mark the line from the top of the neckline to the bottom of the cup, pull it up here, and our target would be, and this is in Bitcoin right here, so this is more Bitcoin profits, which is what we're always after more Bitcoin profits. So right now we are at 8,900, call it 9,000 Satoshis, and we are looking for a move to 1,500 Satoshis. So that's more than 50%, guys. That's a 50% move in Bitcoin. Look out for that for veracity. All right, so look out for that, guys. Yep. So there we go. And as we're talking right now, Algorand, all right, is still doing what it needs to do. How is our friend OMG doing? Let's take a look at OMG here. So we see that OMG really wants to come down. I mean, it's time for OMG to kind of cool down a bit. So that's what it's trying to do, I think. So yeah, so we're looking for, I mean, look at this. We're so far away from the 50 moving average on the 4 hour. Can't go for that long. I see us coming back down here, to be honest, at 13.1. But for those of you that are looking for a new buy opportunity, do this, right? Just come out here and draw your 3 moving averages, your 50, your 100, and your 200. The 50 is green, the 100 is yellow, the 200 is red. When we come down and we hit this green line for the first time, that is going to be a buy. We are going to get a nice rebound. I'm telling you, let's see, 1281. We should get a rebound of at least, I think at least 30%. We might even come all the way back up here to retest one more time. Or we might go even higher, to be honest. So the time to get into OMG is really after we dip. And then from that correction, that's when you get into the coin, right? So look out for that opportunity from OMG. Okay, so that's an update on that. I know that I have some Tezos fans here, so it would be remiss of me to not say something about Tezos. How are we looking? Okay, so what we want to see from Tezos is to come down here and settle down and give us some support. So maybe on this next dip, we'll get a Tezos coming down at about $7.80. These 3 lines are very close together on the 4 hour. Okay, we've just started to kind of cool down and come down now from this previous breakout. So we want to see it hold support here. Who knows? It might go a little bit past it. We'll have to see. But Tezos has been fantastic whenever Bitcoin has dipped. So whenever Bitcoin dips and is starting to turn around, that's the time to buy into some of these altcoins. Tezos is one of them, right? It's been very strong when it comes to rebounding, right? So Bitcoin rebounded, what, 30% or something like that. Let's look at what Tezos did. 67% this last bounce, okay? That's what Tezos did, 67%. So every time Bitcoin dips, Tezos just has a really nice bounce. The last time Bitcoin dipped, Tezos went for 60% when, Bitcoin only recovered like 5 or 10%. The first time it dipped like that again, 102%. So Tezos continuously has been performing well in terms of the rebound. So look for that when there's a big dip and you're looking at certain coins to buy. I think Tezos is one of them in my humble opinion. No crystal ball, but I'm just saying this is what I see, okay? This is what I'm seeing. So just letting you guys know that. Again, with VRA, you want to buy the breakout. Okay, whoa. I mean, look at that candle. That's crazy. Who knows? I mean, is it possible? Could we go all the way up here, which is a little over 100% in Bitcoin profits from VRA? Who knows? Maybe we will. That remains to be seen. But like I said, this is definitely what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this break above this level. You know what? If we zoom in even more closely and you say you want to be, I guess, even more safe, it would even be a little bit above here, above 10,000, simply because we realized that before we came up to 10,000 Satoshis and we still ended up plummeting back down. We didn't come back down as far, so we showed good strength. I think this is a good sign of a further move up. But you might even want to wait till we get above that 10,000 Satoshi level and close above it as support. So keep your eye on that, guys. Keep your eye on it. All right, so until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.